Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you're watching Goodfella TV.
That's how you get to where you're at. You know, I saw Jermell Charlo after many years, now that he fought Canelo, and he saw me prior to the fight, introduced me to his family and friends, and said, this guy's the guy that would put me in tough with everybody. Hey, Rob, why'd you put me in tough all the time? I said, because that's what got you here. That's what got you to the Canelo fight. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been here. So I take pride in that, look, there was fights that there's development fights where, okay, you take it a little soft. Once you take off those training wheels, hey, we got to start progressing. You got to start getting better, and you got to start seeing different stuff.
All right, man. Jermell Charlo, the one that's at 54, one that can't keep his hands to himself. You know, Robert Diaz, he's the matchmaker at Golden Boy. He said Jermell Charlo came up to him and asked him why did they match him so tough when he was at Golden Boy, right? And I'll probably play the audio before the video. And he told him, if I didn't match you so tough, you wouldn't even got here to this Canelo fight. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. All right. So let's just let you know, when he probably had tougher fights, to be honest, with Golden Boy, Demetrius Hopkins, Charles Mayaki, Vanes Monterosian. He had a bunch of tough fights with Golden Boy. Remember, he was signed to Golden Boy and Jermell wasn't. Jermell was just, you know, latching on. You know, and that's funny. Jermell got a title shot first in IBF over K9. And then Jermell got his title. I think, who did he beat for his WBC title? That's a great question. He beat John Jackson for the vacant WBC title. He was getting his ass whooped in that fight, too. Till John Jackson stopped punching. But, nonetheless, that just let you know, he probably like, man, when I went to Al Heyman, the shit was easier. Even my title fights was easier. Golden Boy was matching me so hard. And Al Heyman, you know, it's so easy over here. I got to fight once a year. I get this back. And what they not understanding is, you know, the harder you match make, the better it's going to make for the long run. You know what I'm saying? If you doing a bunch of soft touches, it's going to show up. You know, Hagler had a couple, you know, controversial losses, but that's what made him more resilient and made him a greater fighter as he is. You know, all these you know, great champions back in the day, they came up hard. It was hard to earn a title. You know, you got to the title, a lot of these guys had 20, 30, 40 fights, man. Hagler had 40-something fights for his first title fight. Michael Nunn was in a 30-something fight before he won the title and was considered one of the best pound-for-pound, not the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. You know, so a lot of these guys had fights, bro. And they was matched tough. These Larry Holmes and, you know, all these guys, man. Guys that never won titles, you know, Ken Norton, Shavers, I think they never got titles. They was matched tough. It used to mean something to get to a world title shot. They weren't giving them boys out like Tic Tacs. It used to mean something to get to a world title. You know, it used to mean something. Used to mean something, bro. Used to mean something, man. And, you know, you got him saying, man, why y'all match me so hard? You know, it's like, you know, like the kid, you know, on the team where the coach is on him real hard. He said, man, why you so hard on me, coach? Coach got to tell him, because I seen something in you. I believed in you. If I didn't care, I wouldn't say nothing to you, son. That's kind of what it was for him. And I'm just like, you know, a lot of these guys really, you know, they claim, oh, the fans don't know the business of boxing. The fans don't know what really go on. A lot of us are more knowledgeable than the actual boxer. You know, if you know, and it's just life lesson. If you take the easy route throughout life, at some point you're going to hit a path. You're going to hit a, you know, life is going to teach you about what the hard shit is. It's going to teach you about what the bumpy road is. It's going to teach you about that. And what's life without, you know, some resistance? And a lot of these guys, you know, these matchmakers, they model their plan around the route to the least resistance to the title. And now what they doing, knowing that they matchmaking and they hiding their weaknesses and they hiding their flaws, now, you know, they dropping titles and now, You know, they creating sub and super titles and diamond and interims and franchise and super duper belts. So it keep every promotional company happy. So it keep money coming in from Matchroom, Golden Boy, PBC, you know, whatever. It keep money coming in because when they order fights, these guys dropping belts and they complaining to the sanctioning belt bodies and when the mandatory too tough because they know they match made a lot of these fighters. They match made them to continue to hide their weaknesses. You see that with Tank Davis. You see with a lot of PBC fighters. And when these dudes go cross the street, they get exposed. When these dudes go cross the street, they get exposed, bro. When they want to go to another network, first thing they do is what? Bust down Latiana. They go out there and bust down and lose. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be match made tough. And if you built for this shit, you're gonna become a better fighter. If you built for this shit, you're going to be a better champion. If you built for this shit, you're going to be undisputed. If you really built for it. If you really believe in yourself. But once you start matchmaking the guy soft and soft and soft and soft, he going to think that's the way it's supposed to be. He going to start believing I'm beating up bums. What happened with Rocky? It was all set. It was the only fights was set up mix. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trained really, really hard for Club Berlin. And then he went in there and fought one real fighter and got that ass exposed. You ain't hungry no more. That's how these dudes is, man. Al Heyman then got them easy fights and they on the wrong side of the street. He ain't beat nobody. He would be better than Chris Algieri. All that shit them niggas were saying. Go ahead and what happened to Earl Spence? That boy had to smoke a J allegedly before the fight and got an ass whooping of a lifetime. That nigga never be the same like that Drake album. I do it for the culture. Jermell Charlo. What happened? I could beat Canelo. When we were saying that on Showtime, I could beat Canelo. The fight get closer, I look up to Canelo. I want to be just like him. I'm like, ring the bell, bro. This ninja lost. What'd he go out there and do? That motherfucker he did it for the track culture. That nigga did it for the 4x4, the 200, the 100, the relay, the cross country, the long distance. I forget what they call it in the track when you run the long distance. Come on. I do it for the culture. Gotta get out of here. What happened to Gary Russell? That nigga had 20 bombs. Lomachenko came in with 2 or 3 fights with a loss on his resume. Smacked him around like his name was Mary Sue. I wanna, remember from Bebe's Kid, Robin Harris, rest in power to him, wanna, come on. Wanna, come on, I do it for the culture. Come on, man, all them niggas kept getting exposed. All of them. Shit, man. Andrade Kiva came over and got exposed. Who else you done had, man, over there that came over there and got their little, hindsight. Pacquiao came over there, and old ass Pacquiao came in there and whooped on Keith Thurman backside. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, Keith Thurman a nice little ass whooping. Yeah, buddy. So, why you matchmake me so hard? Life was so hard at Golden Boy Master. I just don't know if I can go out there and perform every night like this. With the Al Heyman. Yeah, this shit easy, man. It's the easiest shit, come on. Get out of here, man. And PBC ended up matching their current prospects, hard as hell. And a lot of their current prospects got knocked off by late replacements. Come on. You matching these niggas versus bums originally, the bums falling out, and you putting in tough late replacements. Oh, this guy got a loss. This guy, this guy ain't shit, man. He only got men to fuck around and go out there and get smoked. PBC don't have any art to their matchmaking, bro. They don't know what they doing, and this is why what they building, it didn't sustain. You got to understand. The fighter that launched it all was a top-ranked fighter in Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya. That's the fighter that launched the platform. So a lot of their fighters was already groomed by Golden Boy. groomed by Top Rank. You know, he brought Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? You know, Leo Santa Cruz, Regan Diao, and the Charlos were Golden Boy fighters, and Danny was a Golden Boy fighter. I forget who Robert Guerrero was with. He might have been with Golden Boy. Lara was with Golden Boy. Deontay was with Golden Boy and HBO. And now that HBO star power is falling off, and they didn't know how to recreate another star. You know, Davis, you know, he's a star because his affiliations with Floyd Mayweather, but they didn't know how to recreate another star. They didn't know how to get another Floyd or De La Hoya or shit, even an Hector Camacho. You got to match make these guys hard. Whatever they struggle with, you have to match make that early so it becomes a strength. And their strengths going to become even stronger, and their weaknesses got to become strengths. But you continue to match make them away from certain type of fighters they struggle with. At some point down the line, they're going to run to them and get exposed, and it's going to be a wrap. So you have to put them in there in low doses versus guys, you know, that they, you know, styles that they struggle with, man. So it's an art to box, and sometimes I feel like a lot of the fans know more than the fighters and the people that's pulling the strings behind the scene. But hey, that's all I got, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Box News playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate y'all. One time for the one time. Good Fella TV. Peace.